What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop. If you want to get yourself some gear, fam, you can drop a click right there under the video in the link. The link is in the description. There is a link to the merch page, fam. Get yourself some No More Talk merch. You dig what I'm saying? Also, if you want to become an official member of the channel, you can join WillieDLive right now by clicking that link that says join. Going straight in on this one, fam. You know, just about a week or so ago, I covered a story of Pepper from Salt and Pepper, who is suing her doctor for a botched butt surgery. She has stated, she claims that the surgery left her with like various degrees of damage and pain. And so she's suing, she's trying to get some financial relief. And during that conversation, I talked about other women who have died from these butt implant surgeries. Well, these surgeries and injections, right? So now there is another young woman who has just lost her life trying to get the butt. Now, this is a woman who is an OnlyFans star and Instagram star. She got over almost 13 million followers on Instagram. They dubbed her the Mexican Kim Kardashian. Her funeral was live streamed after she died following a butt op procedure. Jocelyn Cano, 29 years old. She lived in Newport Beach, California. She died on December 7th after traveling to Colombia for the surgery, reports claim. I'll show you some pictures of her momentarily. Her family, who have yet to confirm her tragedy, held a virtual screening and her funeral for her funeral via YouTube. It was held at the Grimes Aches Family Funeral Home in Corona, California. The service included an open casket with angels on either side and a photo of Cano with Jocelyn written on the backdrop. Due to Corona restrictions, only dozens of people attended her send-off. So this is a social media influencer, fashion designer, who amassed more than 12.8 million followers on Instagram. The news of her death was shocking to her fans. They did not want to believe it, but the photos of her funeral seemed to confirm her death. And let's see, let me see if I can get over here to the photos for you guys. Now, I saw this story on The Sun. Let me go through it. Okay, here we go. Share button, bam, bam. Where is it? Okay, this is her, Jocelyn Cano. They call her the Mexican Kim Kardashian because of her Kardashian-esque physique. So that lifestyle, fam, I mean, personally, I ain't really see nothing wrong. I mean, maybe her breasts were a little too inflated. But maybe she had some type of defect with her butt and she was trying to get a correction or something. In any event, the rumor is that she died getting this procedure. After getting that procedure, you could tell she had some work done with her breast. You could tell that's not natural. So that's that, fam. That's that. Here's her Instagram page right here. If you notice the date here, December 7 is consistent with the date that she reportedly died. That's a lot of damn followers. That's the thing about this social media. Man, you got people out here that's got millions and millions of followers and you don't know who they are. But somebody know who they are because there's millions of people following them. But think about it. It makes sense because there's like 8 billion people in the world or something like that. So that just goes to show you, man, how many people are actually in the world. You can actually have people with millions of followers who are famous, who are social media or Instagram or whatever famous, and you may not even know who they are. Every day you hear somebody say, who is that? It's like everybody know them, but it seems like everybody know the person but you, right? Every single day. Something happens to somebody dies. Who is that? I ain't never heard of them. Look at their page, they got 1 million followers. This is our Instagram. Pretty much bathing suits and underwear, looks like. A lot of skin. It looks like two basketballs or something. Oh, I said, I'm not sharing the screen. I was trying to share the screen. So let me share the screen. Share the screen. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's our Instagram? Here we go. I'm thinking I'm sharing the screen the whole time. Okay, so here's the screen. Here's our Instagram. 12.9 million followers. Guess some people started following after they saw her trending. But pretty much all bathing suits and underwear pics. These are definitely manufactured. I'm trying to get to some pictures where she looked more natural. I'm trying to see if there are any pictures. Maybe there were, and maybe there was, and she like deleted them. Let's see who this is. I did not give you the gift of life. Life gave me the gift of you. Okay, so that's her daughter. That was 3 years ago. That kid looks like she's about maybe 2. So the kid is about 5 years old, maybe 6. This goes back to family. Remember when I was talking about having a bigger responsibility when you have children? You know, like your life is not just your life. It's not your life. It's not your body. That's what I said. Your body is not just your body. It's when you have children, you have other people in your life, especially children who are your obligations. It's important that you make decisions with your body so that your body can take you as far as it can go. It can humanly go. It's important to be around to fulfill your parent obligations, your motherly obligations, your fatherly obligations, to take care of your body. I'm trying to find a pic. So yeah, so apparently she deleted anything that was too old, that wasn't representing. So this is what she looked like in 2012 though. So this was pretty much the same thing, but this looks different. Back here, it looks different. That's just a front shot. She said she took this in 2010, but she posted it in 12. So she looked like she had the breast, but she didn't have any back. She didn't have a big butt back then. So that's Jocelyn Cano is the latest victim of butt implants, butt surgery. It looks like she left behind a 5, 6-year-old daughter. Bubba Lips Cosmetics. What's up, Bubba Lips? Udama says, haven't seen anybody talking about this. That's because they're not in the loop like me. I'm going to save some lives, man. I'm going to talk some woman out of getting that breast or that booty implant. I'm going to talk somebody out of it. I'm going to save somebody's life. I'm going to save somebody lifetime of agony, pain, and misery. And I'm going to save you some money. Depending on where you go, those butt plants and all that stuff is expensive. I think going under the knife for something real small, like maybe you got a birthmark or a mole or something you want removed, when you start like adding stuff, putting foreign objects in your body, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. In that regard, I say if you're going to go under the knife, it should only be for a major surgery. You got to have a surgery or something, cool. But man, just automatically doing that, oh man, that's too dangerous. D. Stewart says she was bad. but didn't respect what the Most High blessed her with. So sad. Bobby Blunders, what up? Somebody said the screen is black. So everything looking good on y'all end, fam? I'm assuming that everybody's good because I don't see anybody else saying that the screen is black. Cold game, fam. Okay, the screen is good. So Kev J says, the body will naturally try to reject what doesn't belong. Redbone 88 says she was already turned down by some doctors. Looked like one told her yes. He knew she didn't need any more surgery, but she was addicted. That happens a lot. A lot of these doctors, they don't have any integrity. You know, they don't have any scruples. So you come to them with the money, they're going to take that money. It's just like most lawyers. Most lawyers, you come to them with the money, they don't care if you're guilty. They'll defend you. You got lawyers out here, man, that fight hard for pedophiles and get them off. Get that money, and they just, I guess just in their mind, they just, well, I just hope he don't make his way to my kid. Let me just make sure I keep him away from my kid. Can't come to my house, but I'll take that money. Yeah, they want those coins, fam. They want the coins. There was some people saying, and I see right now in the chats, there are people in the chat saying that they have no remorse for it. She did it to herself. All right, ladies. You know, periodically, I'm going to give up the game for free. This is one of those times. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'm going to tell you the truth. When men see women with those butts and breasts, we talk about y'all behind your back. Yeah, I said it. Now, don't stop a man from messing with you. And see, that's where it gets confusing. Because a woman feel like, well, they still hollering, they still trying to holler. Yeah, but they don't respect you. And see, that's my thing. I wouldn't want to be with somebody who didn't respect me. You know, like those people, you can't trust a person that don't respect you. So, sorry, fellas, I had to say it. I had to say it. I had to give up the game. But yeah, fam, men talk behind the backs of women who get those surgeries, breast and booty. Talk behind their backs. It don't stop them from hollering. They gonna holler anyway. Because men, that's why they say, I guess they say men are dogs. They gonna holler anyway. Never really thought about that. Hollering and dogs, because dogs holler. Well, some people say they howl. But yeah, men will talk about you behind your back. Even your own man. If you're dating him, if you're kicking it with him, oh, he's definitely talking behind your back. Guaranteed. A lot of people are saying that they didn't know that she had a little girl. And that's because she didn't show that side. I mean, she probably, all of those posts that I saw on her Instagram, I think I saw her daughter like twice. One could say that's a good thing. She was trying to like keep her daughter out of that mix, because you got to understand what kind of dudes is following. Well, not all dudes, but you know, a lot of dudes that follow those type of pages where women ain't doing them but showing their skin and, you know, showing themselves bending over and busting it open and all that stuff. A lot of those dudes are pervs, you know? And I guess, you know, she probably, you know, wanted to keep that separate as much as she could. You got people say, well, it's not a transplant. It wasn't it's not an implant. It's fat transfer. How you end up dead if you make it that simple, how you end up dead? So obviously, one way or the other, it's unhealthy, right? You'll hear people saying that it's fat transfer or whatever, but there have been people who have been injected with silicone and concrete. We're all imperfect human beings. I'm cool. I'm cool with not being perfect. I think the sooner that we all accept that, the better. Because you're risking your life, you're risking your health, trying to look perfect. To me, it ain't worth it, because you'll never look perfect anyway. Even if you do risk your life. Even if you get the absolute best surgeon ever, you're still not going to look perfect. You're still not going to be perfect. So why risk your life? And then you're going to have to go under the knife again, because none of that stuff is a permanent fix, right? What happens in almost all of these cases is once a person go down that road, it's a quick way to a downward spiral. And you just continue to get more injections, more cuts, more downsizing your nose or upsizing your lips, on and on and on and on and on. People get addicted, just like getting tattoos. Start getting tattoos, people get addicted. And they just keep going. They don't know how to stop. 29 years old, fam. That's it. $29 years old. And the doctors, you know, the doctors are going to overlook the addiction. They don't give a damn. They want that money. They want those coins. They trying to get to the paper. People be sitting back watching these women on Instagram, watching the Kardashians, and they want that certain look. Oftentimes, they don't consider what comes with that certain look. They don't consider the consequences. They don't consider the pain, the shame. Because a lot of times when something is wrong, those women won't even speak out because they don't want to be shamed. Already, there's a negative stigma attached to it. So those women don't want to say anything about it because they feel like somebody going to say, I told you so. Oh, see, that's what you get. You know, they feel like nobody is going to be empathetic toward their situation. So they just suffer in silence. So you on the outside looking in, thinking it's all sweet. You're just looking at the exterior. You're not looking at the agony that this person is going through, the stuff that they go through at night when the cameras are off and they go into their room and they cry themselves to sleep, or they go into the bathroom and throw up because of their situation is so disgusting, it makes them nauseous. You're not thinking about all of that. You're not even thinking about the pain that they're in while they're taking that picture, that perfect picture you're looking at. A lot of those women, while they're taking those pictures, while they're recording those videos, they're in pain. But you don't see that. All you see is the exterior. What's up, Big Silas? Big silence. That's a good point. A lot of it is, it's just insecurity. A lot of it is insecurity. And, some of it is mental illness. Smart Cookie says these men push women to go after that look. Stop blaming men. Don't do that. Don't do that. Women must take responsibility for their own actions. You know what? Let's take that same statement, replace women with, replace the word, let's switch men and women, and then let's use a situation like let's say selling dope. These women push men to sell dope. How many women would agree with that? You see how asinine that sounds? We grown. These are grown folks. Sometimes youngsters, teenagers, whatever, but ultimately they're making their own decisions. We are all responsible for our own actions at the end of the day. See a fool, use a fool. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. At what point do people take responsibility for their own actions? There is no woman made of woman who can make me go out and rob a bank. I'm not doing it. She can't make me go out and sell some dope just to be with her. I'm not doing it. I'm not committing no crime to be with no woman, period. There is no woman out here that could even make me grow my hair back. You see this right here? This for all y'all people who think I can't grow hair. You see that? I ain't got none. See all that? That could be hair if I wanted it to be. I ain't got no spots back there, none. There is no slick spots back there. All of that could be haired in a week if I wanted it to. But I don't want it to because my front hairline is just a little off, and I don't like that at all. So I'd rather keep it shaved, everything shaved off. But I could grow dreads if I wanted to, but I don't like that look. I don't want the maintenance issues. I like not having to go to the barbershop every day, every week, every other week. I love that. I like it. I like the convenience. So any woman that want me gonna have to deal with this. She's gonna have to take me as is, like a used car. Hold on, I don't like that used. Previously owned. Wait a minute, I don't like owned either. Previously with or something? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, I don't like that own thing. Remind me of slavery. But anyway, fam, ultimately, we got to take responsibility for our own actions, fam. We can't be saying, oh, it's men make women do this. Women make men do this. No. Women do what they want to do. Women get them big butts and stuff a whole lot of times to impress women. Just like they buy those shoes, those expensive shoes. Men don't give a damn about no red bottoms. We don't give nothing about no red. Ain't no red bottoms gonna make me date no woman. We don't give a damn about no red bottoms. Women buy those red bottoms and those purses to get compliments from other women. Simple as that. Now I know some women say, well, not me. I buy it because I like it. And yeah, you might like it too. But you also like the comments that you receive from other women. Right or wrong. So I don't subscribe to the whole blame game. I don't subscribe to men blaming women for their shortcomings or their bad choices in life. And I don't subscribe to women blaming men for their bad choices in life. Own your shit. This is how you correct the bad behavior. You must own it. If you blame other people, then you'll never accept responsibility and you will never correct the problem because you already got an ace in the hole waiting. You just blame somebody else. Just blame somebody else. So I made it a point for myself years ago, and I'm talking about when I was a teenager, that I would not wear an excuse shirt. What is an excuse shirt? They used to make them back in the 80s, late 80s. They used to have these shirts, these excuse shirts. And an example of an excuse shirt would be, let's say there's a image of a guy playing basketball and they'll show a guy's shoe slipping off and a dude will say, and then the graphics will say, oh, my shoe slipped off. See, I don't wear excuse shirts. At the end of the day, I put it on me. I say, okay, what is the reason? We can talk about reasons. Okay, now I'm gonna put it on me. Because at the end of the day, maybe my shoe slipped off, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse. I'm gonna put it on me and I'm gonna say, I shouldn't have been wearing them damn shoes. I should have tightened my laces. I should have tightened them up so they wouldn't have slipped off. If I work with a company, if I do business with a person and the business relationship failed, and I could be mad at the person, I can feel like it failed because of that person. Ultimately, I'm going to say, you know what? I shouldn't have even been messing with that fool in the first place. I put it on me. Now I can correct my behavior. Ultimately, it's come down to me every single time. If I was in a relationship with a woman, hope this never happens. I don't think it will, but if I was in a relationship with a woman and she was to like clean out my account, I would be like, oh, we're gonna try to fix it and find that money and get her and make her pay for it or whatever. But ultimately, I shouldn't have even been messing with her. Because I can guarantee you, every single person, well, almost every single person that's in the sound of my voice right now, who's ever been betrayed in a relationship, saw some red flags and ignored them. You saw at least one red flag, but you ignored it because you thought, you wanted to believe the dream. You wanted to believe the dream. So you ignored the red flag. Red flags are part of the dream. They must be adhered to. Going back into the comments. Zonin, what's up? Travis Williams in the building. Marlon Reed. Red Bone. What up? Southwest C, Detroit in the building. Chicago checking in. Navar Anderson. Charisma. Tam Long. Sarah Brown says, I saw this after the Pepper video. It's super sad she died for more surgery. I'm definitely getting to know someone 6 months first. Yeah, fam. Just talking about this in the Pepper video. Pepper is lucky so far. I mean, but man, she still got to go get it right. She's still experiencing pain. She's lucky to be alive, but she's still experiencing pain, and she got to go back under the knife. And every time you sign those papers, there's no guarantee that you're gonna make it out alive, because they make you sign those what do they call those? They make you sign those forms that basically absolve them from any type of lawsuits. So, got to be careful. But you know, the crazy thing is, for some people, it's actually worth risking their life. They will make a calculated decision that it is worth risking my life to make my butt look better. Some women would rather have a nice butt. I mean, some women would rather be dead than to not have a nice butt. They would rather be dead. What do you say to a woman like that? Can't say but. You got to let her do her thing. You got to accept it, because she's going to do it with or without permission. She's going to do it with or without approval. Charles Podcast, what's up? Appreciate you, Charles. Prince of Judah. Praying takes time. Yeah. Says that sad thing about it is that she didn't need it. Like, in our eyes, right? I got a friend, fam, beautiful woman. I tell her, she's like, she picks herself apart. I'm like, your ass is already gorgeous to me. Like you already like, and I know I got a sharp eye. I got a critical eye. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, you gonna mess around and mess something up. But, you know, I think that women like that got too much time on their hands. Like you spend too much time picking yourself apart. Like, embrace it. It would be beautiful if some of us could like accept ourselves as we are, like other people do, right? And that ain't just in the looks department. That's just as human beings, period. What if everybody could accept themselves like the people who love them the most does? Wouldn't that be something? It would even be cool if people accepted themselves like some strangers do. Sometimes strangers look at people and say, "Oh man, I wish I looked like her. I wish I looked like him. I wish I had this, that, and this and that, whatever." And the person that's got it, that's in possession of it, don't even appreciate it. Max says they're all eating too much junk food, and that's why they can't get a natural butt. Bigger is not always better. I don't know if she was trying to go bigger. Maybe she was trying to get a correction. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe she was trying to get corrective surgery. I'm not sure, but sad in any event. Now, fam, you know, one of the things I say a lot is money ain't everything, right? So here's a woman that's a millionaire. She got almost 13 million followers on Instagram. She got a popping OnlyFans page. She's a millionaire. She got fame. She got the nicest clothes, live in the nicest house, drive the nicest cars. She got money in the bank. From the outside to us, she looked beautiful. But to her, all of that still wasn't enough. And she's dead at 29. Now you tell me, if you could have a short run like she did at 29, would you be cool with dying at 29? Or do you want to run this thing the distance? You want to run this thing, try to run it. You tell me, would you want to trade places with her right now? 29, dead at 29. But she lived her life. She lived good while she was at it. But she wanted to live some more. But she took a risk that cost her her life. So would you want that life? Fame, money, all the material things? Would you want that? Would you trade that right now? To be dead at 29? This is for people out there who look at it and be thinking, man, if I just had this amount of money, my life would be set. I'd be set. She had men who would become instant tricks, who would turn into next level tricks to be with her. Desired by men all over the world, had it all. Dead at 29. Who want to trade? Make it make sense. Randy Irvin, newest member of the WillieDLive channel. Show Randy some love, fam. Randy Irvin. What's up, Randy? Charlene. Self-love and peace is everything. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. That's what I'm talking about right there. Self-love and peace. If you ain't got that, fam, you need to get you some. It feels good. It feels good. Clifford Martin, this is a wake-up call. What's up, O'Shea? What's up? What's up, King? Appreciate you. O'Shea Duke Jackson, fam. Give him a follow. Now he may be a little too firm for anybody out there that's a tender nut. For you tender nuts, he may be too firm. So you don't want to go over there. But ain't no tender nuts checking me out unless they trolling. So check him out though, fam. He bring it raw, real, and correct. O'Shea Duke Jackson. And he's a doctor, so when you fall out from that information, he's gonna give you when you faint. He can bring you back to he can bring you back to life, get you back on your feet. You did. Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah, what's up, King? We got free will here. While celebrities do it, must be cool. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, people see celebrities doing something and they immediately think it's cool. I think what happens, fam, is that a lot of, people become celebrities by people supporting them, right? And, like large numbers of people supporting them. When that happens, you tend to have people that follow you, that admire you. They admire what you do for whatever reason, whatever it is you do, is people that admire what you do. And oftentimes when people admire what you do, you can't do any wrong in their eyes. So whatever it is that you do, they're going to give you a pass for it. In fact, to them, it's an endorsement of said behavior. So if you jump out there and you go out and, you have, 5 babies by 5 different dudes, or you go out there and impregnate 9 women and have 29 kids, in their eyes, ain't nothing wrong with it because this person that they admire is doing it. And if it's good enough for him or her, it's good enough for them. So this is why it's very important This is why parenting, first of all, is important, because it's hard to ask an adult to all of a sudden get it when they haven't been conditioned to get it. Get it? It's hard to ask an adult to get it if they haven't been conditioned to get it. They may get it, but it may take a lot of mistakes, unnecessary mistakes. When if you have a coach, you have somebody that can guide you through it, then you wouldn't have to make as many mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, but you wouldn't make as many if you have a coach. Because the quickest way to get to where you're trying to get to with the least amount of mistakes is to have a mentor. So a lot of us are just out here and we just going through the motions, and everything is trial and error, baptism by fire. We don't know the warning signs. And we just going off what we think is the right thing to do. And we're listening to people that don't know any more than what we know. And our friends, mainly. A lot of these celebrities today, they're coming into celebrity at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. They're still kids. Technically, they're grown, but mentally, they're children. And you give somebody $1 million, they're 18 years old, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old, and you give them $1 million, man, $10 million, $20 million, they're a kid and they got people all around them that's doing whatever they say to do. Their word is final, whether they're right or wrong. There is nobody around willing to take the chance to tell them the truth about themselves or about life or what's going on. And oftentimes, if there is someone around, they will get them away from them because they've adopted that type of mentality that everything they say is right. It's my way or the highway. That's the mentality. Trey B, what's up, Trey B? Shayla's Satisfaction says, so sad, and I was thinking about going to get more. Be careful out there, Shayla. Yeah, I would also like to say, fam, that the natural feels better. Like, okay, clear the room, get the kids out the room. Get the kids out the room. Grown folk time. Gonna have a little grown folk discussion. All right, they out? Okay, I'll give you a few more minutes. Okay, that's it. Hey, listen, fam. I've had the privy to touch the natural and the unnatural. And while sometimes on the outside, the unnatural may look better, even if the natural don't look as nice on the outside, Once you feel it, it's a great feeling. It's nothing like it. The natural. That's everywhere, just the natural. Just it's nothing like the natural feel of a woman, independent of foreign objects. It is a great feeling. One of the best feelings in the world. It's inspiring, motivating, complimentary of manhood. I love it. I absolutely love it. God showed off when he made women. I've had my ups and downs with women, but I have never been down on women. I will never talk down on women. That's not to be confused with a specific type of woman, but generalizing, talking down on women, no, no. Women bring me too much joy. I wouldn't even want to be in a world with just men. What kind of world would that be? Oh, God. Oh, no. I would not want to be in that type of world. And listen, fam, when I talk about the joy, I'm not even necessarily talking about intimacy. I'm just talking about the conversation piece, the companionship. It's a total different vibe. Oh, it's beautiful, fam. Can't achieve that with a man. I can't. And I don't want to. What's up, Sparkle J? William Patrick Jr., what up? Think about this, fam. Let's say you haven't, let's say you don't, let's say you're not in a relationship, right? This is for the people that's not in a relationship. But you know what? This is for you too, because you can still relate to what I'm about to say because you haven't always been in a relationship, right? But anytime there's been a drought, whether that drought was a week, a month, or 6 months, and you become intimate with a woman, just lying there, when you know it's going down, but you don't rush into it, you got time. Just taking your time to feel her body, the contours of her body, the contours of womanhood. I mean, like feeling. I'm not talking about touching, man. I'm talking about feeling. When you feel a woman for real, like feel, it becomes something spiritual. I don't know, man, but I might be going too deep. I don't know, man. You know, like y'all, I might, you know, like y'all might be like, what the hell is he talking about, man? I'm just telling you, man. You know, it's a spiritual thing. And once you understand love making on a spiritual level, whoo, man, you have more stamina. You last longer. And that thing be harder, man. That's just what that spiritual intimacy do to you. I'm just saying, fam, you know, like, all right, I'll come back. I'll come back down. Life is what you make it, says, but us women can live without a man's touch. Hey, life is what you make it. I don't think that your statement is correct. I think that you're talking for yourself and people that think like you. You know, in fact, I know you're speaking for yourself and people that think like you, because most women that I know, most women that I've ever encountered in life, the women whose stories that I've read, heard, speaks quite affirmatively of enjoying the touch of a man. So I don't know what you're talking about. It's amazing, like how women who don't like men think they speak for all women. I never try to speak for all men. I can just speak in general, like what a man wants, or what men enjoy, or what men should probably be doing to advance his relationship with a woman. This is based, fam. This is based on years of studying, knowledge, research. This is based on years of experience. This ain't just some dude talking. This is tried and proven. This is a tried and proven method. What's up, Serena? So yeah, we were talking about this woman, this Instagram model by the name of Jocelyn Cano. 29 years old. She lived in Newport Beach, California. She died on December 7th after traveling to Colombia for a surgery, a butt surgery. I'll show you some pictures of her right now. Hold on. Let's see. Share screen. Boop. Doop. 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 Let's see, where is she? So this is her. She had almost 13 million followers on Instagram, 12.9 million Instagram followers. They called her the Mexican Kardashian, the Mexican Kim Kardashian. This is reportedly her funeral. You can see her name in the back right here, right behind the casket lid, written in with the heart. So this is her butt before her surgery. So I don't know what she was trying to do with this butt, but this is her butt before the surgery. I don't know what she was trying to bring it down, get it bigger or what, but I don't know if she had some complications, she was in pain or what, but the details are very sketchy. So this is her life, private jets, good food, nice clothes. As you can see right here, she had a small daughter. Her daughter, I think, was 5 or 6 years old. Doing some modeling and stuff, you know. The jet life, nice homes, cars, everything. She died at 29 years old, still chasing the butt, trying to get more butt. And that's it, 29. So for all the people that talk about money like it's everything, this is why I always say money is not everything. You got to be right up here, because a fool and his money shall always part. And that fool can go a bunch of different ways. In her situation, 29 years old, dead. Now you cool with your struggle, your current situation, your current financial situation, whether you be struggling or whether you just be all right and you're trying to get there, you're almost there. You cool with that? Or would you rather like have lived her life for 29 years and then be dead today, right now, dead? I don't think anybody would take that deal. I don't think anybody who want to live long would take that deal. I think those people out there that just want to feel it, want that life for a moment, they might take it. But I don't think anybody who got long life in mind would take that deal. I covered this story because it's a cautionary tale. I'm out here, I'm gonna save somebody's life. Somebody is going to see this video and say, no, you know what? I thought about it, but I decided I'm not gonna do it. After watching this video, somebody is not gonna do it. Somebody is not gonna put their health and their life at risk. Because even if you don't die, you can subject yourself to a lifetime of pain with these type of surgeries. That just goes to show you, fam, that oftentimes it ain't what other people think of us. It's what we think of ourselves. Oftentimes, that doubt that we have, that insecurity that we have, it's manifested between our ears. It's right here, fam. That's that. The worst enemy you'll ever have in your life is the enemy within. On that note, fam, I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Until next time.